Now, I would like to invite Valerie Nicholson, our meeting elder, to open the summit and our first session. Welcome, Elder Valerie.
Thank you for these wonderful opening words. If I could share my screen here for just a moment. Kwe, welcome. Ninda Luisi, Valerie. The name given to me 4 days after my birth was the one the eagles watch over. I was gifted the name Noti Wenda, which means wolf eyes, from my Dene family. And I've been gifted the name Auntie from the Torres Strait Islanders. I am Mi'kmaq, Haida, Roma, and UK Islander descent. I am a mother and a grandmother. I acknowledge all the ancestral, traditional territories, lands, and waters across Turtle Island and all the lands around Mother Earth where we work, play, live, and especially learn from. I acknowledge the unceded, stolen, ancestral, traditional lands and waters of the Coast Salish. This is where I connect my mind, body, heart, and spirit, and from where I'm speaking from today. I honor the Tsleil-Waututh, the Squamish, and the Musqueam. I would like to take a moment to remember all those that have gone on before us, and that their voices will be forever heard. I invite you to place your feet on the ground. Take a deep breath in and feel the energy from Mother Earth. I would like to open with the words of my grandfather with his Mi'kmaq teachings, that new knowledge is old knowledge to new people. And as teachers, we are learners, and as learners, we are teachers. And in his teachings, I would like to acknowledge the 7 directions. East, the direction of the sunrise and new beginnings. Each new sunrise brings us new light and new opportunities to grow in wisdom. I ask the grandmothers and grandfathers of the East to always place light in our words and in our hearts and on our paths. The East gives us the gift of awareness, and I give thanks. South, the direction of summer warmth and abundance. We ask the grandmothers and grandfathers of the South to bring us the warm winds of compassion, whose fragrance speaks of the distant springs and summer days, to melt the ice that may gather around our hearts, dissolve our fears, melt our hatreds, and kindle our love into flames of true and living realities. South gives us the gift of understanding, and I give thanks. West, the direction of the setting sun in the autumn season. We ask the grandmothers and grandfathers of the West to remind us that the end of our days is no more sad than the end to a single day, and the end is often better than the beginning. West is the direction of the elders, and we honor our elders as the keepers of wisdom and the teachers of patience. West is also the direction of our ancestors, and we proudly acknowledge those who have gone before us and ask for their guidance so that we can live our lives as we should. West gives us the gift of knowledge, and I give thanks. North, the direction of the winter that covers the earth with a sparkling carpet, whose deep tranquility, every sound is beautiful. I ask the grandmothers and grandfathers of the North to temper us with strength to withstand the biting blizzards, yet make us thankful for the beauty that follows and lies deep over the warm earth in its wake. North gives us the gift of wisdom, and I give thanks. Up, the direction of our great chief, our creator, our ancestors, grandmother moon, father sky, and grandfather sun. As we look upon the day's infinite blue sky or admire the countless stars of the night, we are reminded that the Great Spirit is vast, beautiful, and majestic, beyond all our knowing or telling. We are also reminded that the Great Spirit is no further from us than the tilting upward of our head and raising of our eyes. We offer our thanks to all things of creation and for being allowed to be a part of it. We offer thanks for the visions and dreams that help us remember who we are and why we are here. and ask that all people be given this wonderful gift. The direction of up gives us the gift of wisdoms, and I give thanks. The direction of down, we now look downward upon Turtle Island and Mother Earth and her lifeblood water, our source of life. We give thanks to our Mother Earth for all that we have, our food, water, air, shelter, and so many beautiful things who are our brothers and our sisters. We promise to always walk softly upon her face, for underneath our feet are the roots of the trees, the flowers, and the grasses, and there can be no greater aspiration than to strive for a deep respect and connection with all our relations, and always remain aware that we're all interconnected in this web of life. The direction of down gives us the gift of connections, and I give thanks. The direction of within is our seventh direction, and acknowledge and honor our own spirits. We often don't consider ourselves to be of value or to be important, but we are. We are an essential part of life. We are life in action, loving, moving, and growing. In our center is the home of our heart. May we always return to this place so that we may know the meaning of our journey. From here, the center of our heart, our being, we can reach out to all directions and to all our relations. We must always remember to be humble, for we are not the center of creation. Within has given us the gift of home, and I give thanks. I ask all of us to open our hearts, minds, bodies, and spirits, to listen to the words of wisdom and to do our work in a good way, with respect, which is represented by the buffalo, love, the eagle, honesty, the Sasquatch, truth, the turtle, humility by the wolf, wisdom, the beaver, and courage, the bear. I will end this and open this beautiful session that we're about to have with a Musqueam word, nasamat. We are all one. Wialan. Thank you, all my relations.